I had to start it over. I don't know what was going on. It took me a couple minutes to get it unblurry. It's so weird. As soon as I've been doing other clips from the car, and as soon as I zoomed in on that, it could be a coincidence, but I just like to document that just in case. You know, it's happened a million times, then we know, you know. But it could be a coincidence, but I saw all of a sudden and it's a real strange blur. It was weird. It got weirder when I was trying to fix it. So anyway, double bends, good call, and I'm on this logging trail that I am literally gonna have to stop on soon. Unless it gets better up here, let's see. I think that's a great sign. A lot of times I don't rely on signs to walk in, but look, you guys, look ahead of me. I'm at the top of the world right now. This is about 10,000 feet. People don't realize I'm at like 8,000, 9,000 when I'm showing you those big hills. It's not like I'm on, you know, I'm at sea level and I'm showing you a mountain. I'm already at 9,000 and I'm showing you a mountain that's even higher than that. You know what I mean? It's deceiving. I like this here. What do I do? Give me a minute. Already, I want to take you. I don't want any deception. I don't want to, you know, I want you to know what's going on today, basically, because I don't. Yeah. Look at this. Okay, so the double bends. I didn't walk down to where they are. I haven't seen them out of the car yet, but they're just down there. Okay. Somewhere in the woods. And look at this. This is all them. I want to show you why. It's really cool. I'm not sure. I've seen it, I'm sure, but it doesn't stand out like some do. Oh, there's a great bend. This was the right call. Oh my God, look. Now my hair's just now. Look, watch the goose. That's actually happening right now. Look. Look at the goosebumps in my hairs. Look, it's coming out more. You guys are gonna think I'm nuts, but that's what happens. Oh my God. Look at look at them. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're all on the same slant. You see that? Look at that. And this is recent. You got look at all the sticks on the ground, the bends. Hey, let's walk over there. Oh, I'm excited about this, you guys. You know, the days you think you're winging it, are you really? I don't know. It's like those double bends were put there for me. I know they weren't, but it's like that to me. This was cut by a long, long time ago by a person. I just wonder why over here. You know, the road's just there. This is how far I've come in. So it's not hard to believe, but I wonder why they would cut it, and then they certainly didn't cut that. That's a cool structure. I'm standing right in this spot. My goosebumps are like crazy. It's actually annoying sometimes. Where's that? I want to see. I want to go back, and I'm going way, way back here, hopefully today. But I want to see this spot. It's like they're sitting right here. You got to remember. See, it doesn't feel like I'm far because of that road. Here's the double bends right next to me. But I am. See, no one's going to ever come up that road all day long. Why is that dark right there? I don't see that darkness in my eyes. Shadows. I'm still. So to see this here is not, it's not a shocker to me, really. I'm very excited about it, but I'm not surprised because of how far we are. All you have is this one road that's only used by motorcycles. Look at this, and I already passed 3 today. Not on this one, but on the way up here. Look. I have a new whistle I was doing. It was working. I can't do it right now. It's a really awkward one, but it works. They showed me. Something like that. I can't do it. Look at this. I'm kind of glad I walked to the doubles. This will probably be a long video because I'm really taking my time here. What about that TP, you guys? Look at this. This is the doubles, okay? Perfectly round. This one's supposed to be just like that one. I see this all the time. The second one didn't work out as well, but it's fine. It broke just a little bit. Every single thing there has been fixed and done. You see that? Like right here. Wow, I can just go home. Done. I'm just kidding. Look, and then there's another one next to it. See, sometimes I'll see ones next to it that might not need to be there, and I feel like it's because, you know, there's more than one. Like he's like, all right, well, if you're doing that here, I'll do this one, you know, or something like that. That's what, or it's like the kid or something. Give me a sec. You think I've learned how to follow the signs, right? By now? Well, I did. That's about all I know. See, I can't tell you all my little tricks, but to me, this is the same thing as maybe a regular person following a sign that says, you know, Atlantic City, 20 miles. You know, like I know exactly what this means and exactly where to go. It's another poor analogy, but I just wing them, so. In other words, I didn't know I'd be doing an analogy. Look. So you definitely got, see, already to me, I can tell. So you definitely got one or two that are, I'm sure there's 100 right here, but you got one or two that are focusing on the structures. And it's one with someone next to them. Because every time I find something, someone has done something right next to it. And it's different. You know, it could be the same guy, but I don't think so. Look at this weirdness. Different kind of forest. But good for one reason, okay, besides the structures, the ground. They love it when the ground's green. And they have growth where they can walk, you know, 1,000,000 times and never show a sign. So will this be exciting? I don't know yet. I know I'm going the right way. I really want to go across and up, but I just had to go with the bend. So right now, believe it or not, I'm going completely against the way I feel like going. And that way's harder just because of these structures. I want to see where they're bringing me. Now, I'm usually never wrong, but sometimes it's further than I can make in that day. Because just so I don't know, let's see how far they're trying to bring me. And if it's too far, I'll just let you know. Be like, hey guys, listen, I tried. It just keeps, and you can, the way I'll know that is by the signs I'm still seeing, you know. I blatantly ripped that one out. It's right next to the bend. Got to get up and away from where anybody would ever walk from that road. And like I say, even if that's what people did every day, they walked off of that road into the forest, you still would never walk right here because there's 5 million places where you could walk, you know? So the odds are like, that's why they have this whole world to themselves. Give me a second. We got my first real, like, large-scale structure. It's a big scale, like, caliber-wise compared to what I've been seeing. Hear noises to my right. The first noise all day is when I zoomed on that. Crisscrosses. See, this is a hangout. This isn't where they are. All right, so like I said earlier, here's the problem. Oh, I got a spot right in the middle. This is weird, okay? I got goosebumps. They're so blatant. I don't understand this. But here you go. Number one. Number two. It's like a hangout. I'm a little bit shocked at the lack of... It's marked, but it's not. It's kind of lack of a lot of stuff, which is really weird because they're not doing it to be stealth. It's just they don't do it. You could put up anything you want right here and no one will ever find it. This is really disturbed. And you can see there's their X. You know, there's the double leaning down, but there's nothing else. You guys, what is this thing? Think about leaving some audios at that hut. I know trail cams are, you see, people that don't understand. You know, I'll just put a trail cam. Believe me, I used to think the same way, you guys. I'm so far down the line from the trail cam thing, okay? You're just kidding yourself. We've gotten hundreds of timestamps of little things, little beings there. Everything you do, you're watched. So if you put trail cams up, you're not going to get anything on a trail cam unless it's by accident. They know where I am, they know, okay? And you're never going to see them. They're all around me right now. I know because my arms have not gone down. You'll never see those ones. I don't even know if they have the ability to show themselves, some of those other ones. I don't know. I know Sasquatch can do it. That's why they're the famous ones. That's why when anything happens in the woods, it's Sasquatch or it's a dog man. When you're every single person that's ever said that has been wrong every single time about the dog man, because it's not a dog. It's a name like mermaid. I've been explaining to people. It's not what you think. It has nothing to do with a dog, and it has nothing to do with a man. Oh man. It's very squatchy though. Got a squirrel making a. See this like a. I don't know. This is those other ones, you know. I might go back. I'm only a mile in right now. I might go back. I know if I keep going that way, another couple miles, it'll turn into one of their worlds. But I'm gonna tell you, I'll get lost. That's why I turned this clip on. It's all like this. You can see it's all brand new. They just keep doing this. I've been in places like this before, and usually it is at a high elevation, and it's weird, and it's not quite what I'm looking for. Where I've done videos lower than this, where it's incredible, and it's exactly what I'm looking for. But I'm not willing to give up on this area yet. Where's the structures? It's crazy. Oh well, over now. That was just working. Hold on. There's no way the noise I just heard, whatever it was there, because I just walked through there. I'm like, let me turn around. I'm off camera. I'm like, let me turn around with my new whistle. And then I get this great sound 100 feet away. I did it again. I didn't get anything. So I'm like, let me just turn the camera on in case, because that was too amazing. Now, of course, nothing. I don't think it's because of the camera. It just stopped anyway. Right there. I can't do it. I did it really good. I have a new whistle, like copying off one of them. Let me try it. I can't do it. I just did it so good. Because did you hear that? Every time I whistle. Whoa. That's definitely a bird. That's not what I heard though. Bigfoot bird. Tell me he's not landing on me, letting everyone know where I am. There, I just did it. All right, well, that was probably a waste of 3 minutes, sorry. But I am standing right on one of their totem poles, right? They love these with the lack of structures, but not the lack of work. It's weird. I can't explain this. I gotta get out of here. I know I got to go up to see their world, and I have no interest here. And I'll show you this just so you know, like not everything's perfect for me all the time. It's not easy. And you know what? Somehow, some way, I'll film something today. I'm thinking about going back up to those aspens with those big, giant, large scale. Oh, see, look, there it is. See, here's a bend. Your bend goes right through there. Right through there, and it's underneath that old tree. But it's like, and it's all been walked through here. Is this a couple road guys, like by themselves? Is it like us, like where, if a bachelor lives by himself, like his socks are on the floor, his cereal is still there from 2 days ago. Is it similar to that, where he doesn't need to impress anybody? He doesn't feel like doing the structures. He's doing just what he needs. So, look at this area. It's completely packed down from weeds. Look, all the weeds are gone. I like to see that. I'm guessing because this is weird here. I think, I think there must have been a logging trail that came up through here at one point, and Sasquatch has made sure that's gone. Let's see if I can't find it, because I have seen a couple cuts even a mile in. And now that I've walked by, look, see, there's the blind. There's like 1 or 2 dudes back there. It's so bizarre. Why would they put the best structure at the road to say, hey, I'm here? like people say. I don't think so, but is it a mating thing? Is it it's certainly sending a message. So, so what message is it sending? Blatant. I keep saying blatant. Look, I don't even like the word blatant. It just happened. Look at that. There is nowhere that's coming from except something sitting right here. It's big holes shoved with pine cones. Cool. This is so weird. They don't do all the other stuff here. So I'm still walking this game trail, right? This video is becoming more important to me as I walk. And honestly, not knowing it ever would, I just know that you accumulate, no matter what I do, I learn something new about these guys. So I'm on this game trail paralleling the road. The road is right there. It's like just up and over 100 yards, right? Double bends again. So a half a mile apart. I could have missed some in between because I was up in the woods. What I'm trying to say is this means the same thing. Those other ones were done really exceptional, but this is the same meaning. You know, it's wanting to bring me in here. And that's what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, it's not an accident that there's a double bend there and that there's double bends below and structures all through there. Look at the one going through the stump. Back there. It's literally through the stump. So little people. If you thought little people was a myth, think again. You know, and one day, guys, I'm not the kind of guy that everyone's like, Mark, you should write a book and stuff. Well, I'm not, okay? Because, you know, maybe that would solve some of my money problems. I don't even think it would be, if I do a book, it's not going to be, yeah, the money will be great, but it's not because of that. And to prove that, I'm waiting. I haven't done enough yet. I'm not done yet. I'm in no position to write a book or even do a documentary, because I get approached with documentaries all the time, and I'm not ready. I'm just simply not ready. I need the money more than ever to I can take this to the next level. But I'm not going to do it with that yet. Because when I do a documentary, it's going to be done so well. Where, you know, even if the video's not great, but what's the content that's in it is going to be so good. And I want to do it right. I don't even know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm not ready yet, guys. It's not time. I don't even know what's going on here. I need more. Here we go. Oh, did you hear that? They saw that I found the structures. I think you could hear it that way. It sounds annoying, but it seems to work. Usually I don't see that. There's a perch made for comfort right in the pine cones. You see that? Blatant. That's theirs. I think it's leaning on the stump. But they don't mark here, you know, where they'll do it like, you know, in Holy Cross, it would be perfect, you know, with an X in front. And here it's weird. I know they did that. Footprint coming out. Big ass footprint going in or out. He's sitting right there. I feel like sitting right there. All right, we're out. All right, this is interesting. You know how I found this spot? I had walked miles through this forest, up the straightest hill. It was one of the hardest days I've ever had. I finally am like seeing this good area and stuff. I'm like, oh, there's one more hill. Let me go up it. And I get to this. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I thought I was like approaching like the kingdom of kingdoms, not knowing there was this road that comes from that way and comes all the way up. So, oh, that was disappointing for me when I got to the road. It was still great video because I went across the road and shot all this stuff. And as you can see, they mark it right there. Let me show you what's back there. All right, you see how it's weird here? So here's a place that's so far away. You could put the best Bigfoot world in the world. You could put the most elaborate things. No one's ever going to see it. And they don't. So is it the type of Sasquatch that are here? Is my question. Although I think they do behind me. Watch this. This one's, I love this. X. A beautiful X. There's X's right through there. This is where it becomes these other ones, you know, like, I don't believe this is Bigfoot. If he came out, sorry, I'm a little out of breath. If he came out and was like, Mark, you're wrong. That's exactly what it is. I wouldn't be shocked at all. But I don't know, I get told something. So I want to take you in here slowly. I got to remember where this is. It's way further than I remember. Like, it's almost like they alter my memories. I'm not kidding. Like they change it just a little bit. Like, you know, haha, if he ever comes back, he's going to think it's right there, but it's really a mile that way. I swear it happens to me. Where was this crazy, unique spot? Like, in other words, it might be Sasquatch, but I don't get that friendliness feeling here. In this, when I get to these structures, I gotta find them. It's the whole reason I came here. All right, give me a minute. Let me see if I can find these guys. All right, I still haven't found it, but I'm going through some interesting and really interesting spots on the way that I haven't seen before, so this is good. And you can just tell it's all them. You'll see these, I'm telling you, it's all dog man. It's like dog manny. Ooh, this is the backside of one. I did it. Look at the trail. That goes around and right to it all. I'm so glad I came here. Watch this, you guys. Let me start a new clip as I walk up to this. The reason for the new clips, by the way, guys, is because it shortens things, it's easier to edit, and it shuts me up. Give me a sec. All right, you see that? Look at that. Trail. Tons of pictures of these guys. They were right there. See what I mean? It's different. They did every stick there. Bends. Even the bends are like, and then they talk. It's not this perfect beauty. It's off. Just like these guys here, they're off. Something is off about them. That's just my opinion. Remember, nothing, you know, like that I say is too factual, but I think I'm right sometimes, because I see it over and over, and you get a feel for like their language, and you get a feel for them, even though you don't know the language and you don't know them. Latent disturbances. There's another one up here if I remember. The trails that go through here are a mind blower. Really good bend right through there. It's so discreet in here. You guys, I couldn't have found this in a million years if I hadn't the first time. And I don't know how I did it. Look at that. Man, they are so here. I don't like these guys at all, you guys. I want to get out of here. I want to get out of this spot. Do I think I'm going to get hurt? No. I'm not afraid of anything, but they give you the feelings. So you have it whether you're scared or not. You can be the toughest guy in the world, and if they implant, like, get out of here in your brain, it's in there. You can fight it sometimes, but this is wrong. I mean, the more I go this way, the more I just know not to go this way. So let's keep going this way. Give me a sec. All right, so I'm following this trail, right? It comes up right underneath. I decided to keep going. I don't have anything on me either. X. But again, it's really eerie and old and witchy. You know, it's like that on purpose. This is a beautiful forest. It could be beautiful. You know, why all eerie on the witch trees? And I don't get it. Why? Unless you're eerie yourself. These guys, these bad ones, no. I will not tolerate any of their BS. I consider myself walking with God himself out here, which, whether I'm brainwashing myself or not, gives me incredible confidence. And if you're bad and you want to mess with me, we're going to have a problem. I have no room in my life for any more evil, okay? I was already married once. I'm kidding. Sort of. Look at this spot. It's so bizarre. There's a... Again, I'm not that... It's impossible access from the road now. It goes straight down, but I'm about half a mile from my car, a mile, walking the top of this ridge. And I get up here, and it's really cool. There used to be some kind of human activity. I don't know... I guess they fenced. It's all the fences down. You can see they continued it not probably 20 or 30 years ago with a regular Home Depot fence. But Sasquatch is marked all around it. You gotta remember, when they're putting that up, they're doing it right through their home. They're not gonna move, you know. Leighton. See you later. My favorite thing in the world is that. When I see that, I know I'm right in the middle of... That's all I need to see. More fencing in a clearing. I can't figure out why they would have had a fence here. There's no barbed wire. Oh, there's a little bit. Actually, there it is. There's no barbed wire because it's inside the ground. I don't understand. It has to be some kind of a state division thing because no one would ever cross here. You can't even get out of your car on that dirt road right there. So I don't know who they're trying to keep from walking this way because there's no signs and no one would walk in here anyway. They're so hidden here. Look at this. TP structure. You guys don't make me walk down this hill, please. Look at this down here. Wow. Look at that, you guys. My goodness. It's still different. It's different. It's so different here. Sorry that today's visuals, I usually try to make the videos a little bit better, you know, if I can, or at least equally exciting to the eyes. And this one today is a little different. It's not quite exciting, but it's interesting and it's educational. You know, it's like these things piece together and start to add up in my head. Like, you know, I see the same things. You know, you start to realize there's different Sasquatch and different forest beings. I'll bet you I'm the only one in the world that's ever seen that. Even if the guy was there when the guy put the fence up, which I doubt, because that's newer than the fence. Because he wouldn't come over here. People don't look at stuff like that. That's pretty good, though. And I think there's a perch down there. Why'd it go blurry just now? Are they on this thing? You guys here? I see you. I see you right there. I'm just making it like I see him. Look, it's not blurry now. How is it just blurry? That's some kind of a four-wheeler. What is that? Yeah, it's a four-wheeler. It's the only thing that comes up here. You can't get up these roads. Like, you could, but you wouldn't want to take your truck up there if you didn't have to. That Denali is the best because of the suspension. It's great. Look at that, you guys. That's amazing to me. The other thing is I was just filming the clip before that, and it just went blurry. So I'm going to follow this trail, you guys. Give me a second. Look at all the trails that lead into here. Sorry, it's hard to walk right here. And it goes this way. There's no doubt about it that it leads. You know, this is called the military crest. Okay, it's right below the actual top of the hill. It's where you know our military would walk. You know, if they were moving through forests. Up there, it's a dead zone. You know, I mean, you're gonna die immediately. That's where the landmines are. That's where they're gonna ambush you. You always walk where you're not expected to. And Sasquatch does the same exact thing. And I'm kind of looking for some timestamps here. Are these guys evil here? I don't think so, but they're not necessarily like, hey, Mark, come look at more structures. They're just like hiding until I leave. I did that. This is all on my own here, this spot. That's why it's not that exciting, because they didn't help me. That's why. I could be at exciting places today. We need to do this all. This all has to be done. Look at this trail on the military crest. It's incredible. I don't care if I put up an hour video just walking down this trail, because that I'll watch that. You know, I like it when it's somebody else, because I haven't been there. What is going on in this giant forest up here? They must have them put into worlds here. You guys, look at this. There's another one. Look at that. It could be turning into a better day than I thought here. Give me 1 second. It's here. Again, it's all dark and weird. They don't clean the ground like all the other places do. Same language, but they don't care about the maids. They don't care about it being clean. I'm telling you, it's a different type, but yet the same. I don't understand it, but I see it, you know, over and over. So I haven't. We're gonna go up to this incredible structure that's on top of all this, but I wanted to see this and then down. I just heard a real wood noise, and there's no wind at all. Interesting little spot, for sure. Is it demonic? I keep saying this today. Or is it witchy? Yes. In my opinion, yes. Like, when I was at the first spot, I had no interest in staying there at all. Like, I was like, I've got to get out of here. Like, I just don't want to be here. It doesn't make you feel good. You know, it's no different than you putting like a painting you love on the wall of something you love. It creates an environment for you. Putting a poster of Bon Jovi. You know, if you were a girl when you were little. You know, it makes your bedroom, makes your home. Well, this is where they're hanging out, and I see it differently. I see it. You know, I don't want to be here. Look at this. I gotta start over on this one, you guys. Look at this, you guys. I ain't messing around. Blatant. Super double blatant. And then the walking of feet. All through here. Man, is it hot today. Thank God. I do not want summer to come. It's cold at night, though. Woke up this morning, I was like, oh my God. It's freezing. It was like 50, but it felt freezing. My heat's been on for a month at nighttime. Runs all night on and off. Because it's so cold in the ranch. All right, so I could just keep doing this forever, but I'm wasting all our time by doing this, I think. Like, yeah, I said today a bunch of times, I'm like, you have to do this to learn, but I didn't say you have to keep doing it to learn. We did it, we learned. Let's stay in the good places. What do you think? We're not. Check this one out. That's amazing. Where that bends, it just happens to fit right on there. And if that wasn't enough, you got your two right there. You see how? Can you see the waves in the stick? Oh my God. Oh my God, look at my arms. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. Everything they do is choppy and has a wave. That's the difference. Look. Even the one going out. You see how it's got all the ridges and it goes up and down, even though it's very little, it's up and down, up and down. Look at the two leaners. All ridgy and like wiggly, right? You see that? Well, if you see in like Bigfoot universe, you'll see it in the Holy Cross there. Everything they use is perfectly uniform, symmetrical, and straight. in these places that I'm calling, whatever I'm calling them, the other ones, it's always rigidy, old, eerie, you know, it all works out, you know, it's like bad is beautiful, evil is crap. That's the only way I can put it. And I'm saying it right in the middle of them, and they probably hear every word I say, and I don't care. I already told them. Come on out. You got a problem with me. Let's have a standoff right here on video. I'll lose that, but I think it'd be a good video. You know, I'm Mr. Tough, right? Until 7 of them that are 10 feet tall are standing right there and say, "What'd you say?" Just kidding. That's what I would say. Totally kidding, you guys. Love you. Take off like a bat out of hell. Never draw my gun because, you know, if one of them ever does show like that close to me, I don't know what I'll do, but I'm certainly not gonna pull my gun out. I'm in their world, you know. I'm not here to shoot anything, even like a mountain lion. Let's just check behind me just in case. A mountain lion, you know, I would wait until he was on top of me. All right, sorry about that. Something was happening. Something was kind of happening. So I was like in the car, and they're like, all of a sudden, I very rarely get things in my head. I think they're trying all the time, but unless you have that ability, it's very difficult. Unless someone tries really hard. And I get in my car, and I just get this overwhelming no. I was like, what do you mean? Can you elaborate? That's what I said. And look at this. I get right out and I go across the street and I just walk for like, right now I'm at least, I don't even know, quite a ways in. Blatant. That's amazing. That's amazing right there. I think he wanted, this is good, you know, I already have this great feeling. I got my hairs, look at the hairs on my arms. Let's get the right leg. They are just standing straight up in the air ever since that happened. I kind of want you to see it because, and the goosebumps, because it's just crazy. Like, I'm trying to get a good angle. I can't really see. You can't really see it. So these, believe it or not, it's not like like completely clean, but it's already, you know, has that green, beautiful feeling. And I'm right across the street. Now, do I believe these guys fight them? I don't know, you know, it's like, it's impossible to know everything. I don't know. But I sure got the feeling this guy was like, no, you're in the wrong place. Come over here. And I could be wrong. But that's how it happens to me. I had no plans of coming in here. I did say it when I first walked out of the car. I'm like, I should go in there too. Look at this. Big scale. This is all Sasquatch. He's here. I can feel them. I'm happy. I feel at ease. I feel safe. I don't make this stuff up. I swear. I'm too ADD to have feelings that I'm not aware of. You know, like it just goes all over the map. So if I got a genuine feeling, it's something else. It's not me. I'm too confused of a person with some things, like too indecisive. Let's put it that way. So I'm starting to like this, right? It doesn't have the clean ground, but it's Sasquatch, nevertheless, where that's something else. And my guess, they're so close that road divides, but they tolerate each other. Like I said, I didn't feel like that was pure evil over there. I felt like they were like, whatever, dude, get out of here. You know, like, we're not bad, we're not good, just leave. So I call them the purgatory ones, because they're like, they seem to be right in the middle. Like, listen, we're not religious, or we're not really good, we're not really bad, right? And it's exactly us. I think no matter what form of a person you are, we have those traits. You cannot stray from those traits. Good, bad, and somewhere in between. That's my opinion, anyway. Look at this. Look how pretty it is. Look at that one, you guys. got the name of my video today. What am I gonna call it? I was gonna call it like The Others. That's stupid. So I'm gonna call it like Good versus Evil, The Other Ones, or something like that. Because that's what it is, you know? And when I say that, am I giving you the answers of good versus... No, but it just kind of breaks the ice into the discussion, you know? Look at that. This is all them. You know, but if he did say that to me, no, come in here, then why not give me a whistle? Why not give me something else once I'm in here? Or is it solely just for the, you know, just so I could show you this tribal type stuff like that? Like, I love that. I can never get tired of seeing what I'm seeing right now. This is incredible. I don't know, you know, so that's what I'm saying. It's all one giant confusion for me. That's an amazing structure, guys. Look at the triangle over there. Okay, it goes like this. Starts at the top and comes down. Look at that. And then it's field golded by that one in front. This one going up. So triangle, white one hits it, and there's like a whole situation there. It's amazing to me. And I'm not walking over there for some reason. See, look how beautiful it becomes, you guys. Look how pretty. No eeriness. Just Sasquatch. I think here you want me, I don't know why, but today, look at that. That is so blatant. It's just flat right there. It's never been. This is what I think. I think the more I talk, the more crazy some of you are gonna think I am, but I'm not. Not when it comes to this. Hold on a second. It's so hard to hold it that long up there. All right, I'm supposed to be showing you this Bigfoot, not the other ones. It's the Sasquatch they get mad at me. I'm not supposed to be involved with those other ones. When I'm in those spider webby places, I don't think I'm supposed to do it. Like, humans are not meant to be with those things. Look at my hairs. It's because of what I'm saying is right. Look at that. It's gross. It looks like poison ivy. Because it's been out like that for 5 minutes now, 10 minutes. And it's so tingly. Because that's the thing. You see, even now, even more. Mark, yes. Because they can't always get it in my head, but they can make the energy go through me. So if I say something right, it's like, wow. That's how they do it with me. You can believe it or you don't have to. I don't even care. To be honest with you, what you believe or what you don't. I can't at this point. I can't care, or I'll drive myself crazy. Look at the X. So that's a whole, like, it's so hard to even see it in there. I'm just going to keep going this way. But there's a whole thing going on right there. A whole giant structure. So, yes, I believe, and I'm going to shut up after this. I believe that I'm meant to be with these Sasquatch people, filming their worlds, not the other ones. So I think when I see those spots, I'm just going to leave. I don't care if it's mind-blowing. Maybe I'll get a couple shots. I'm just going to go. Because I get the same feeling when I'm in there. And I just know it's Sasquatch that wants me, not them. So I'm going to film Sasquatch stuff, not the dog man, from now on. I'm tired. I don't want anything to do with those other ones. Unless they show me differently. I want nothing to do with it. Look at this wallow, you guys. Look where he wanted me to come into. Look at this wallow. So cool. Thanks for bearing with this video today. This is not... I had to do this. It's not really what I wanted to do today, but it's been working out all right. I really... How I benefited today was because what I've learned today is literally that. The good versus evil part of it. I'm not supposed to be with the evil. I'm supposed to be with the good. I've always known this my whole life. Am I Mr. Good? No. And that doesn't mean you're Mr. Goody Goody in your life. But yeah, you're kind of aiming that way. We've all made mistakes. We all learn the hard way. And you'll notice that you don't really forget the bad things that you've done. You might put it from your mind, but they're always there, and I don't know what bad things I've done, but you know what I mean? Like there's always like this black cloud in the back of your head hovering, even if you don't know what it is. So good. I need to stay with good. Tribal. Yeah, you guys, thank you. Look how pretty it's starting to get. How beautiful. That's what I'm saying. There's so many places that aren't used that are beautiful. You wouldn't go on purpose into a shitty area unless you're shitty yourself. You like that, Excuse my language. Sometimes, crappy or darn just doesn't work for me. It's like, oh, there's a ravine down there. It's like smashing your, look at this, I'm literally moving my structure so I can get through, because they blocked this. All right, I'm getting way far. See, now here's where you have to be careful. Now, if I was to go that way back, my truck's back there, but my truck's on the turn, and the road goes out like that. So my truck's over there, the road goes like that. So if I was to walk that way, even back now, you'd miss the road. I couldn't get stuck forever where I am. Eventually I could get down back to the campsites. It'd take me a couple hours. So I think I'm okay. I just got to backtrack literally the way I came. There's an interesting ravine down there with not water. The only way that ravine got like that was from water over millions of years. Yet there's so little down there. I don't even hear any. Snow melt mostly. Oh, look at this. That's why this corner is outstanding in a sense now that I realize it, because it turns off. Like there's no way to get to this corner unless you walked for 3 or 4 hours to those woods straight up a hill, or you walked in the way I did. Have I got interactions here? I don't think so. Like today is nothing new. Like they don't do anything to me here. Possibly some mind speaking, but like not like for you guys, like nothing. Not a sound. No matter where I go on this mountainside. I'm talking, 10 miles that way, 5 miles, everywhere I've been. I haven't been everywhere, but a lot of places. Maybe I'm not remembering something, but not a lot that I can remember. Look at that. I'm so energized. Give me a minute. So here's the thing. It just gets, I turn the camera off, everything gets explained to me. It's crazy. Like, so that's exactly why they call me in, is just to show you this, to show this. I'm not supposed to do anything else. It's a little depressing, actually. Right now, I think the other stuff's coming, but like you have to go through stages of Sasquatch. I've realized. I'm not through. I'm not talking about showing you more of X's on the ground or more of these structures. I'm talking about there's a part to this that I haven't found yet, and I haven't found it. There's more to the structures and stuff, and I don't know what it is. I got to put my time in, and then just keep doing it until those things change. So that was the point of the no, come here thing, was just so I have something good to film in a good area. That's all. Doesn't mean they're going to start doing the Margarita for me over here. That was clarified pretty quickly for me. I hear you. I know. That squirrel, he just won't. He's going crazy because of me. And that's, someone else, I heard that recently, you got to understand, even if, Sasquatch isn't connected with that squirrel, he's telling an entire story. They know every sound of this forest. So he's right now, they can probably understand him, like literally, like there's a person here, you know, or something big we don't want here is here. And they hear that, they know it. I mean, I think these guys already knew, but you know, it gives you an idea. Wow. See? Thank you guys. Thank you. I had a real struggle today. I'm so thankful right now, even though I'm just standing in the middle of, you know, regular stuff. It feels so good to be with them. I wasn't with them all day today. That I know. I'm not doing it. Tell you what, you want to start a channel? A Dogman channel? I'll give you the best places in the world. You can have them. Like I feel in no way to protect. I will protect the spots from harm, but it's like a person was like, Mark, I'm totally into that. I'll treat those places with respect. Just show me where they are. And I'll be like, here you go. You want to do Dogman? I'll give you. I have more places to see that kind of stuff than anybody in the world. Times about 500. Okay. And you want to do that? You'd probably be the biggest Dogman channel in the world. That's maybe you're like, you know, on the dark side a little yourself. Maybe that's what it takes, you know. And I think that's interesting. But you got to get someone like that to do it. You know, I need someone on the dark side. And why not be friends with them? Because then maybe, you know, me and this dude, I'm Mr. Christian. He's, you know, Mr. 666 or something. You know, who knows? Maybe, you know, we can bring that, you know, closer together a little bit one day. I think that's part of the problem here is that it's just like us. Like there's no reason for us all not to get along. Even if there is good and evil and bad and good, we don't have to fight, you know? I like fights. I mean, we could do fights like in a boxing ring, but we don't have to kill each other for no reason. And when I say that, I mean everything. All out here, everywhere. It's all for no reason, in my opinion. No one's walked through there because there is a big spider web right there. We got a lot of video today. Holy X City. You guys, thank you for bringing me here. I feel so good. I was about to go home like in depression from being in those places today. I'm not even kidding. It was like I was getting angry. I'm gonna put this all up today. You guys, I don't even remember, but I remember getting angry and kind of yelling on the camera to them. And you know,
you guys, the rest of this spot.
Angry. I get in here, I'm like happy. I feel great.
I'm waiting for myself to shut up.
Supposed to be here. They're listening to every word I say somehow.
The rest of this spot is
they love when
the last video. I don't want
like
to put
me
it up when I get
sees this
zapped
because they
big
work
time.
so
If you haven't
hard
seen
these
it, check out
roads.
my last video.
And, you know, I think there is an appreciation of humans with some of these guys. And, you know, they love it, you know. I can't explain that part. Like I said, everything's out of our thinking. You know, we're not easily amused. They might be. We're spoiled. You know, it's like you hear a few jokes that were really funny, like nothing's funny again to you. We're just not amused easily where they are. Let me show you this really quick. This is where, yeah, I'm going through the windows. Where this is all Bigfoot, you know, and you wouldn't know it. Well, it's all something, let's put it that way. All of this is all, I call them oases because it's around the river. And it's all marked by Sasquatch. But the reason I'm going to show you, I'm in here right now, is just because I've been out somewhere else all day, is this. Just the other day I filmed that, okay? It's been 3 days now. There's what's left of that rock stacking. And I think it's a little bit more than just a coincidence. I filmed it, then it was knocked over. And there's been no rain and no wind or anything. I mean, take a hell of a lot of wind to knock over rocks, you know? Could that happen? I think with the right amount of wind, maybe. Because it's all getting funneled, you know, down there. You know, this whole path here is just an amazing thing. I haven't even begun. So I'd really like to look, you know, this is places I never would really waste my time, you know, on, you know, because I got to get a video that's good for you guys. And I'd like to check in those too. It seems to be, when they make those kind of structures, it seems to be where there's like a field And then, I mean, everybody's saying, Mark, it's got to be Dogman. It's got to be Dogman. You know, they lay down in the fields, and I'm like, I think you're close. I don't believe it's actually what we call it. You know, there's something else that you know, Sasquatch size. By the way, all the still pictures we've got, and we're getting. Lisa got some great ones. Cassandra got some great ones, I should say. Right in the teepee. I mean, right there as I'm standing there looking at it, and they were all little guys. Some like, you know, a foot tall, some, you know, like little tiny guys, and they're all in there, you know, in the trees. You know, like in a tree like that, you can't even tell. You're driving by it, you would never think anything of it, and you go inside the tree, and there's an entire structure, you know? So I gotta go peek into these places. I would never, ever have found that place on my own right there. Because I just wouldn't waste my time walking down a path looking for a Bigfoot world. And guess what? Now I will. Over now.